Hi everyone, Johnny Blair here, don'tstopliving.net, a Northern Irishman in Poland. I hope you're all happy and safe during this difficult time for us as people, in a world where the virus is taking over, COVID-19, ruining a lot of our travel dreams and our families and businesses and things like that. So while that's happening, I'm not travelling. It's 8 weeks now at home. I thought this weekend maybe do something interactive on the blog. So thanks for all your comments and questions. I'll go through them. This is the third part of the video, so if you did ask me a question, I will answer. It just maybe in a different part of the video. I'm doing this on the order that Facebook brings them up on my computer here. So on to the next question, which is the second question from Margarita Vaughan, which says, what's the most fulfilling but cheapest place to live based on your own travels? I have to say Poland for that, because to be honest, Poland is cheap. If you can manage your money quite well with food and drink, Poland is very cheap, even for transport, for moving around, just for general life. It's a high standard of living with very good value, things around you, and bargains to be had, and not a big amount of waste. In places like Poland, you don't really see people wasting money or time on things. So I have to say that it's fulfilling because you can make a lot of friends here and have a lot of fun. And you can also be like in Europe, but not like in the touristic, heartbeat. Like you're not in Germany, you're not in France, you're not in Italy, you're not in London. So Poland is all that. It's the answer to your question there. Number 3, best coastal areas to visit for a single person. Coastal areas. I lived in Bournemouth in England. I love it. I was single a lot of the time there, and I thought it was brilliant. You've got beach, you've got nightlife, a lot of people to make great summers. Bournemouth is good. Coastal areas in Poland, Gdańsk, Sopot, Gdynia are beautiful in the summer. Coastal areas for summer here, probably we're looking Australia, near Melbourne. The beaches down in Melbourne, I like them a bit better than the ones at the Sydney side, because Sydney tends to be a bit overcrowded. Coastal areas, I've been to a lot of coastal areas. I tell you where it's beautiful is Uruguay. The beaches at Punta del Este, Punta Ballena, Uruguay is another answer there for that, for a single person. Okay, Richard Ingram, a personal friend of mine, rich boy, which is my question. What is the best crisp factory you've ever visited? Now, by crisps, we're talking about, the potato crisps. Some people call them chips, but they're not, they're crisps. The best is Tayto, and that's spelled T-A-Y-T-O, short for potato. That is in a place called Tandragee in Northern Ireland. It's not only is it the best crisp factory, but they're the best crisps. So if you want a good snack, get Tayto crisps. If you want a tip for flavours there, the best ones are Tayto cheese and onion, which is the trademark crisp, if you like, from Tayto brand. And they also have Worcester sauce. And then they do some cheaper ones, like snack crisps like Fives and Exiosis and Bikers. So head out and check their website. This is not promotional advert in any way, just that I like them. It's Tayto NI, Tayto Northern Ireland. Check them out, and you can do a tour of the crisp factory there, and you can also meet Mr. Tayto, which is the it's basically a crisp that comes and meets you and shows you around the factory. So for sure that's it. The next question is by Judy Bingham. It says favourite place, just 2 words with a question mark. Now, to be honest, that's quite an open question there, because many places could easily fit on that on a different day. I do like Northern Ireland as a place. Belfast as a city, North Down as a region, Bangor, Donaghadee, Ballyhalbert, Newtownards, that area is beautiful. It's nice there, especially with a nice calm wind and breeze, and bit of drizzle. So that's definitely up there with favourite place. I could write a lot for that. Parts of Australia I really thought were just an absolute beauty and tranquility, and away from a lot of your bullshit politics and war. So yeah, Australia could fit in there, and I would say even Tasmania, part of Australia. Hong Kong's good if you want a city that's so much happening that you'll never be bored. Is Hong Kong. I guess I could go on forever on that question. That'll do for now. Northern Ireland, parts of Australia, Hong Kong. Best place if you're on a budget, Moldova. Yeah, just go to Moldova. Like, seriously, everything was cheap there. I found that, even when you went from Romania into Moldova, Romania is cheap enough, and then you get to Moldova. Chisinau, beautiful capital. Loved it. Open people, friendly, and cheap. Absolutely. Spend a week in Moldova. And you can also drink a lot of wine there for cheap if you're into your wine. I think they've actually got the Guinness World Record. It's the biggest wine cellar in the world, somewhere in Moldova, which I actually didn't visit there on my trip, but for sure that's it. Failing Moldova, other cheap places that I went would be Iran. Was very cheap, so maybe the visa, etc., and the flights there are not so cheap. They're a bit dearer, but once you get there, of course, Iran shoots out as a totally budget destination that must be seen. Okay, so that'll conclude the third part. I didn't realise this was going to go on so long. I'll answer the rest in part 4.